There's been a lot of talk in the mainstream media this year about the importance of consent, and that is terrific because consent is not only important, it's pretty great. Let me tell you why. Here are 5 awesome things about consent. Number 1, it's empowering. Consent means you get to decide. It means, for instance, if someone wants you to do something that you don't want to do, you don't do it. And this is an important concept throughout our lives, but especially when it comes to sex. We should claim for ourselves the right, and just as importantly, respect the rights of others to grant, withhold, or withdraw consent as they see fit. A society that understands and respects consent is a society where people are truly empowered to control their own lives in the most private and intimate of circumstances. Number 2, it's affirmative. Sex educators and activists often stress that it's not mere consent, but enthusiastic consent that should be expressed before the initiation of, Waiting for enthusiastic consent makes sure that sex is something that everyone involved really wants and is excited about. Consent doesn't mean not no. Ideally, consent doesn't mean I guess so. Ideally, consent means yes. But that yes is not permanent or irreversible. Number 3, it can be given or revoked at will. Consent isn't something you do just when you start to have sex. It's something that you do continuously throughout the entire sex-having process. Sex should not be like a roller coaster where you have to ride all the way to the end even if you regret getting on halfway through. With sex, you should be able to get off whenever you want. Anyway, the point is, sex should be satisfying to everyone involved, not just some of the people involved. If someone says yes to sex, they can change their mind and say no at any point, and that no should be respected and honored just as if it had been said at the very beginning. Number 4, it allows everyone involved to have a good time. Consent isn't an obstacle to be overcome. It's a necessary condition. Necessary and beneficial, because when someone enthusiastically consents to have sex with you, you know that it's what they really want to do and they're going to have a great time just the same as you are. Having sex should be like going to the movies, with everyone excited to see the movie and nobody just going along to humor somebody else. If you want to see a movie and your partner or partners don't feel like it, then just wait until everybody who you want to see the movie with feels like going to see the movie. And if you really can't wait, you can always, go to the movies by yourself. It might not be as fun as going to the movies with someone else, but it's a lot better than dragging someone else along with you to the movies when they really don't want to go. Which brings me to the last awesome thing about consent I wanted to mention. Number 5, it keeps you from becoming a rapist. Pretty simple, really. Rape, by definition, is non-consensual sex. So if you recognize the rights of other people to decide for themselves whether or not they want to have sex with you, and you respect the agency and autonomy of your partners or prospective partners, and you wait for yes and honor no, you won't have to worry about committing one of the worst crimes there is. Every year in the United States alone, there are approximately 300,000 reported sexual assaults. But if we all respected each other enough to seek consent every time, and to never force sex in a situation where consent is absent or in question, that number wouldn't be 300,000. It would be 0. That's how awesome consent is. The hardest part is picking only 5. Catch you next time. Hey folks, I hope you enjoyed this one. If you did, please like, share, and subscribe. And also, please consider helping me to make more videos like this one by supporting this channel through Patreon. You can go to patreon.com/Steve Shives to become a patron. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.